One of the issues that we are aware of right now is that tremendous impact that there exists in so many places around the world because of exploitation of gold and silver and stuff like that. Things that we don't really need in the industry. Just because gold is something desirable and because gold is something that we can put in a vault and it can be a way of stabilizing or making money, increasing the value of gold, making money and something that's stable in value. And it will not go bad on us. So in order to fill up all these vaults around the world, high security, with this very heavy metal that's inside of these tremendously powerful, strong defended boxes. We are destroying mountains, we are destroying lakes, we are destroying aquifers, we are destroying native communities, we are destroying ecosystems, we are destroying rivers and agricultural land, poisoning it. Look it up in Google, look at all the informal and formal exploitation of gold. Just gold. For what? So we all go like, okay, yeah, we agree, Felipe, what do we do about it? Well, one thing could be, by using an algorithm or some technical people, find something that doesn't require to destroy the mountains or nature, but that is equally valuable, that you can store. It's only for reference. Gold, after all, is just a metal. I know gold is used in technology and so forth, so that's good. But jewelry, for example, we can replace it. Isn't it nicer to have beautiful jewelry that is not as valuable, but as beautiful? And if it's not as valuable, the advantage is that it is sustainable, so we are being responsible, I guess, environmentally speaking, worldwide, globally. So I can go and look at another, person who has all this jewelry dangling there, and I can go like, yeah, but that's not correct. It looks nice, and yeah, you must be very affluent to have all that stuff dangling, off your body with all those diamonds and jibbity jabbies and so forth. Looks beautiful. I would put it in a museum, maybe something like that. It's a form of art, but it's not sustainable. So it's not desirable. You're not showing off. Like, you remember before how they used to use these, the animal furs, and it was everybody wanted to have a mink coat. Now you're not looked well upon when you use a mink coat. You should do the same with that. Because all that gold and all that silver exploitation is extremely destructive in many places around the world, and very often there's blood money. Right? Okay. Children, sweatshops, whatever. Terrible conditions. I think that's one way to go about it. And if you really want to put on some nice jewelry and so forth, there must be something that you can put on. If not, just something small. And if not, stop using jewelry. A wedding ring, just a simple, normal wedding ring, the round ring, nothing else to it. And for a lady, you can use a shell, even a common shell that's been beautifully crafted. Not unique shells that are much money worth. No, there we go again. No, just a normal shell, but beautifully crafted and in good taste, and put it on. Or anything else that's an adornment. We've done away with these kind of things. Feathers. Exotic feathers in the hats and so forth. That's not sustainable. It's illegal now. You cannot use it. Because they were decimating tropical species of birds and whatnot, just to be able to show off a pretty hat in a soiree. And So I think that the new chic is going to be this. Just a cheap t-shirt and a cheap hat. And that's nice. Like the ultra-rich, you look at them and they just have a t-shirt on. Same thing. No brand, nothing. Just a nice t-shirt. It's comfortable. And, you have maybe a suit or two for a special occasion or a job. 3, 4 ties. Normal ties. Pretty tie. For $50 you can buy a really beautiful tie. That's expensive already. You don't need more than that. And all these suits that are designed from Pomari, Pomarano, you buy a nice cloth and you have it handmade. That's what I have down here in Quito. And I bought some Prince de Galles and a blazer, and then some gray pants and some black ones, some dark blue. And you can, and then a dark brown, and you can combine those. Beige, khaki. You can sort of play around with those colors a little bit. And sometimes you have a turtleneck, and so you want to look a little bit chic, a little snobbish. You can still have the flair, but from a simplicity sort of point of view, minimalistic. And then maybe have a little touch somewhere, just a little something. And that's fine. The problem is that we go overboard and we take all this too far, and we take it too serious. And business people are very savvy, and they weave a whole culture around that. So what we need is a counterculture that goes against that market and that goes like, yeah, nah, no. We don't have to walk around with baggy shorts and with baggy windjammers, whatever, and we don't have to look like a sandbag, and with a cap on, sideways like that, younger tourists. You can still be stylish and have good taste, and even be original, whatever, and design your own style a little bit in a certain way with flair. That's where the magic lies. Not something that you buy because it is from Guajuige and Guijoise, whatever. Ooh la la, le patati patata. The French and the Italians are the only ones who know how to dress, which is kind of true. You have to give it to them. But not everybody likes that. And we don't all live in a place where that is important. So all this stuff, make it sustainable. Make it nice.